Right, I risk a game of blitz on chesscom. We're getting a few fishy accounts again today. Not to worry. 1931. Good luck. I've just played somebody with a similar name to this. It's not this account, but it's a similar name to that. It could be the same person on a different account then. So I might have to investigate this one after the game. It was a much higher rating than this, but a very, very similar name. Yeah, this could be something a little bit iffy here. I'm just going to take then e3. Yeah, let's develop. Now, how do we get our bishop into play? b3, I guess, is the simple move. We could maybe just take. Give up a c pawn and get rid of one of his center pawns, I guess. Okay, I'm going to do that now. We hopefully give him an isolated pawn. Goes with a knight, we just take. Actually, I might win a pawn, but he's got rook across. But this way, we attack the queen, so he doesn't have rook across. So I think we can take. The bishop is protected, though. So he's got a lot of development here, a lot of development. I can go here and offer a trade. And what does he do? f6. I'm going to come here. I don't think he'll trade. I think he'll play a move like f6 or shift the queen. He has. So I'll just shuffle again. And he's gone back. Let's just drop back. That suggests he's happy to repeat, doesn't it? So here he just plays bishop here, and that's a disaster in the making. What's wrong with here? He can't move the bishop now without a queen trade. He could launch one there, he doesn't. Well, I've got bishop up now. Pin the bishop and get it off the board. If he takes, I'll have to take the bishop, not the queen. The queen's covered. Then I need to get my bishop developed somehow. Oh, he's happy to trade everything. Okay. I'm just going to try and get my bishop into play, but it's quite bogged down. But we are a pawn up. Well, that's no good if you can't develop and use it. Okay, so let's develop. I might give the pawn back here to just get the pieces into play, get it developed. So bishop up, bishop takes, knight takes, pawn takes, rook takes, and it's back to 5 pawns each. At least my pieces are then half developed. I'm going to give my king a square. The light square because he's got the dark squared bishop, and I'll try and step up. Yeah, do I push here? I'm debating, and then this and this. I don't think it quite works. Let's push. I'm still looking at this. I've still got the option to come in and trade everything. Now his king's in the center, right? Yeah, I'm preparing just to check, trade everything off and take back and simplify. Okay, so I can check, takes. So let's do that. If he comes forward, I think I've got rook up if he goes here. And if he takes his rook behind. So I think I've got rook up. I've just got to watch out. If he gets his rooks on this far, that's a bit problematic. But he can't take here. Well, actually, maybe he can because he can block. Takes. Oh, actually, he can take there. But we're hitting lots of pawns. Ooh, he didn't even take it. What the heck? I guess that just develops his rook, doesn't it? So let's just take and take here. And just if we can just trade these off, we'd be pretty happy. What we don't want is to just gang up on this pawn, which he could do. So let's go here. If we could get that, we guard this. But I'm up on the clock this game a little bit. He's gone back to defend, but now I can check. And maybe check and collect here, right? He can't go there, it's mate. Let's just take and go after this. So this should be good for us. It could be winning, and he's down on the clock. It should be winning, I think, because of my pawns. Oh yeah, let's just run the pawn. Oh, he's giving me that pawn. I'm just trying to use my time here. Just push up. Yeah, it came down to the clock, but we played a half decent game as well, though. Let's see what it was in engine language. It felt like a half decent game. 85.8, 80.8, 2150, 2300. So a little better in the opening. Same in the middle game. And we've gone better in the end game. Okay, so we just level, and then a bit better here. And then we've converted it well. So let's just review this. Yeah, so he could have just actually developed the rook straight away there. Well, I should have gone on the dark square, not the light square. Okay. Then here, I had to develop the bishop straight away instead of trying to go for this concept. Should have just developed straight away while there's no pressure on the knight. Okay, fair enough. B4, good. And then here I was in this position where I was always going to likely place. It was actually a mistake. I should have just defended the bishop. But I was always planning on playing this idea once I'd found this position, and it could have just petered out, but you never know. But it was basically level. And he should have just dropped his king back over there and gone for a more long-term target here. So that's a great move. We took the right pawn. We took this pawn. We could have taken this one as well. That was good as well. And this should be a winning endgame with correct play due to the extra pawns we've got. It's just not messing it up, of course. And then in the end, he just runs out of time. But a good game at our level, so very good.